Oates, and I'm a senior lecturer in developmental psychology at the Open University. And I've been working in Hungary for many years, and I have two main aspects of my work in Hungary. One of them is pure research to do with the genetics of social development in young children. But through that work, I've become connected with the development of social programs in Hungary. And some years ago, when Hungary joined the European Union, there was a fund available to set up a social program. Now, because I'm involved in social programs in England and was connected with people involved with establishing this in Hungary, I played a role in brokering the adoption of the English Early Years Foundation stage as part of the Biztos Kezdet program. Biztos Kezdet is a program to help poor and disadvantaged families, particularly Roma, of course, in Hungary, to help their children to develop to their fullest potential, to prepare them to make the best they can of the schooling opportunities, and also to help parents with their parenting skills, their own skills to help them into employment. And as part of this work, I came to realize the tremendous difficulties that many Roma families face living in extreme poverty. So with funding from the Magyar Mozgókép Közalapítvány, I was able, with my colleague Sekeres Csaba, and with the film studio Hunia, which at that time was led by Sándor Pál, to make a feature documentary called Örvény, which took me for 6 months living with families in a very small village called Told, near to Bihar-Kerestés in Bihar County. And through making that film, I became very aware of the complex pressures on families living in poverty, and really changed my view of what it is, what the problems are for Roma families. And I hear a lot said in Hungary about how Roma people don't want to work, how they're dirty, how they don't care about their children, etc., etc. I don't see it in that way at all. I see people who are living in great difficulty under very hard circumstances with very little hope, through little employment, through little interest in them, and a lot of prejudice against them. And through the Biztos Kezdet program, we are doing our very best to overcome some of these problems, I think to very good effect. For example, I work with a very dear colleague, Ritok Nora, in Berecsu-Újfalu, who is working with families around Berecsu-Újfalu, including Told, Komadi and other villages, to help the families develop useful skills. For example, fuel briquette making has been very helpful, helping families through the winter. For the women, embroidery based on designs made by the children. Now, it's important that people see this work, and so one of the things I've been doing is, as well as filmmaking, documentary photography. And I'm very pleased to have had a connection with the Balassi Institute here, and very kindly, Beata Pasti has allowed me not only to show my film, Örvény, and discuss that with people here, but also to house an exhibition of my documentary photographic work, because I think it's very important that English people understand the difficulties faced by families in Hungary, as well as this being understood by people in Hungary as